Kashmir. People call it heaven on earth. A place of clean rivers, green valleys, and tall mountains. Every year, thousands of families come here for vacations, to rest, to feel peace. But on one afternoon, 22nd April 2025, that peace was broken forever. Today, 1 year later, we go back to that day. What happened? Who did it? What did India do after? And most importantly, what questions are still left without answer? Boisaran Valley, near Pahalgam, is a beautiful open ground high in the mountains. Tourists love it. Families come here to take photos, ride horses, and enjoy the fresh air. On 22nd April 2025, three armed terrorists came into this valley through the forest. They were carrying M4 carbines and AK-47 rifles. What happened next lasted only 15 to 20 minutes, but those minutes changed everything.
Umar.
The attackers walked through the crowd, separated the men from their families, and asked each man about their religion. Those who could not prove they were Muslim were shot at close range. Many were killed right in front of their wives and children. At the end of it, 26 people were killed. Most were Hindu tourists, but a Christian tourist and a local horse rider were also killed. One local Kashmir Muslim man, Syed Adil Hussain Saab, tried to grab a gun from one of the terrorists to stop the killing. He was shot dead for his bravery. "26 people. 26 families who came for a holiday and never went home together again." This was the deadliest attack on common people in India since the Mumbai attack of 2008. Within hours of attack, a group claimed responsibility. The group was called the Resistance Front or TRF. It is a proxy group of Lashkar-e-Taiba, a well-known terrorist organization based in Pakistan. TRF claimed responsibility for the attack 2 times, on the day of attack and again the next day. In a statement, TRF said the attack was meant to protest the settlement of outsiders in Kashmir after the removal of Article 370. But who planned it all? Indian intelligence found that the attack was planned by a senior commander of Lashkar-e-Taiba. The terrorists even wore body cameras while attacking, so the video could be used as propaganda later. This is a known method used by Lashkar-e-Taiba. Hasim Mosa, a former para-commando in Pakistan's Special Service Group who joined Lashkar-e-Taiba, is believed to have been involved. He secretly entered India in 2023 and has been connected to at least 6 terrorist attacks in Jammu and Kashmir. And then, Pakistan's own government said something shocking. Pakistan's own Defense Minister Khawaz Asif, in an interview with Sky News just day after the attack, admitted, "We have been doing this dirty work for the United States for about 3 decades and the West, including Britain. That was a mistake and we're suffering for that." He said, supporting terrorism a mistake. But 26 Indian families, it wasn't a mistake. It was the worst day of their lives. India did not stay silent. In May 2025, India carried out Operation Sindoor, involving missiles and airstrikes on suspected terrorist sites in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and part of Pakistan Punjab region. Indian Armed Force destroyed 9 major launch pads linked to Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Hizbul Mujahideen and eliminated over 100 terrorists during operation. After this, Pakistan attacked India using drones and heavy weapons. This led to four-day direct conflict between two nuclear nations. India put Indus Water Treaty on hold, linking water sharing issues with national security concern. On the diplomatic front, India moved decisively as well. In July 2025, the United States officially listed TRF as a terrorist organization based in evidence shared by India. In July 2025, Indian security forces launched Operation Mahadev. The three Pahalgam attackers were tracked to the Dastigam forest area near Srinagar and killed on 29 July 2025. Their weapons and body camera were recovered, proving they were the killers. India acted fast. India acted strong. But 1 year later, the nation is still asking, is it enough? While the military was acting outside, investigators were building a case inside. India's National Investigation Agency, the NIA, completed a full investigation and filed a charge sheet that is 1,597 pages long. It proves that the attack was planned in Pakistan by Lashkar-e-Taiba and TRF. NIA checks phone calls, social media chats, bank transfers, and mobile location data. They found that TRF received nearly 9 lakh in money through a person living in Malaysia who had connection to Lashkar-e-Taiba network. NIA found 463 phone calls between anti-India groups, showing that money was coming to TRF from Pakistan, Malaysia, and some Arab countries. 2 local Kashmir men were also arrested. NIA says they hid the terrorist in a small hut near Boisaran the night before the attack. The evidence is massive. The money trail, the phone calls, the people who helped, all traced. But the big leader who ordered this attack is still free, sitting safely in Pakistan. We talk about numbers, we talk about operations, we talk about policy, but number can never capture grief. Wives who watched his husband falls. Children who asked their mother why Papa isn't coming home. Parents who received their child's body from a valley they had sent them for a vacations. The attack was selective, identity-based killing, aimed at shaped perception and behavior across a much wider audience. 26 civilians were killed, many in front of their wives and children. Tourism in Kashmir, which had been receiving beautifully, collapsed overnight. Local vendors, pony riders, hotel owners, thousands of ordinary Kashmiris whose livelihood depend on peace, they become victims of that afternoon. 1 year later, the meadows is quiet again, but it is a different kind of quiet. India has fought. India has cried. India has investigated. But today, on this 1 year mark, we ask some straight and honest questions. These are not questions against India. These are questions for India, for the families and for the truth. Hasim Musa entered India secretly in 2023. He then carried out 6 terrorist attacks over 2 years. How did he move freely for so long inside our country? Where is the gap in our border security? The local people of Kashmir, pony riders, shopkeepers, guides, farmers, they were also suffered badly after the attack. Tourism fell, income dropped. What has government done for these ordinary Kashmiris who had nothing to do with the attack? The families of the 26 victims, what has happened to them? What compensation, rehabilitations, and mental health support have they received? Have we, as a nation, truly stood by them, or did the government care only while the cameras were on? A strong country is not just one that fights its enemies well. A strong country is also one that asks itself hard questions and answers them honestly. The 26 people who died in Boisaran did not die as politicians or soldiers. They died as common people, as tourists, as family members. They deserve real justice, not just speeches, not just posts on social media. We Indians deserve a strong security. 1 year passed. The mountains are still standing. The rivers are still flowing. And India is still standing, stronger, more united, more determined. But the families of Pahalgam are still waiting for a Kashmir where no one ever has to prove their religion to stay alive. Waiting for a day when Boisaran is only known for its beauty and nothing else. We want that day.